It's difficult to accept something without being afforded the opportunity to say thank you. Meals on Wheels of Tampa wanted to give their recipients the chance to thank the kind and giving volunteers who deliver their meals. And they did.
I am truly thankful 1,000 times from my heart.
The world is a better place because of good people like them.
Thank you for making her life and health much better.
I praise each and every one who has crossed my threshold.
Words cannot express my gratitude.
Thank you for helping me through a few rough days.
Thank you for letting her keep her dignity.
You are my friends, 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 friends.
Change the world. I will be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. Baby, if I could change the world.
Joe and Muriel have been getting a daily hot meal from Meals on Wheels for just over 1 year. Joe has macular degeneration. Muriel says she is Joe's eyes and he is her memory. They've lived in their Tampa home for 65 years.
We look forward each day to your arrival at our door, bringing not only delicious food, but also good cheer. Thank you for volunteering your services, your gasoline, your loving care. You are doing a great service for people who have no way to get out of the house. You are loved.
Michael is 42 and has been a Meals on Wheels recipient for 2 years. He has lung disease and is tethered to an oxygen tank. Each year, Meals on Wheels of Tampa delivers over 125,000 hot, nutritious meals to those who might not otherwise have a hot meal that day or have contact with another human being. Imagine having no family nearby, being unable to shop or cook for yourself, being alone. Just how much would that knock on the door mean? Since her stroke in 1995, Vivian has been a recipient of Meals on Wheels.
Do you enjoy the volunteers?
Oh, yes, I do.
Do they ask you about your health?
Oh, yes, they're very concerned about me. They always come in and they want to know, have I taken my medications?
What does it mean to you to have these volunteers visit you?
Oh, I so look forward to their visit every day.
Now, I understand that your son served in Iraq. Did the volunteers help you during that time?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, they did. I really feel that the volunteers are my family. They're very close-knit. They're very close to me. And I'm so happy for them. I love them all. I'm happy for them. I am happy for them.
Meals on Wheels of Tampa serves the elderly, but it also serves pregnant women on bed rest, post-op patients, and those who are permanently or temporarily disabled. Our recipients could be your neighbor, your mother, your father, your friend.
Dear volunteers, thank you for the precious time you give every day delivering meals to my grandmother. If she could hold a pen, she would surely express her gratitude, but since she cannot, I will do so instead. Since her stroke, her speech and mobility have been severely impaired. Programs like Meals on Wheels of Tampa are a blessing to our family and allows us to care for her without sending her to a home. Thank you for giving back to the community. Bless you for your generosity and goodwill. Sincerely, Tanya.
The recipients aren't the only ones who need to express their thanks. The person who opens the door and receives that meal has no idea how much he or she gives the volunteer. We asked our volunteers to share some of their favorite stories about delivering meals to our recipients. Some made us laugh. Some made us cry. Here's one of the many stories we received.
I began volunteering many years ago when I would deliver with my mom in Wisconsin. A few years ago, I decided to volunteer for Meals on Wheels of Tampa in hopes that, in addition to helping a wonderful organization, I could teach my children about the importance of helping others as my mom had taught me. My 11-year-old Julia especially likes to visit with a woman named Carolyn. Recently, Julia and I delivered to Carolyn. She mentioned she wasn't feeling well and asked us to pray for her. Julia promised she would, and every night she would pray for Carolyn. A few weeks later, I had a great visit with Carolyn. She mentioned she was feeling much better and to thank Julia for her prayers. When I shared this with Julia, she was very quiet. I looked at her directly and I noticed she was crying. When I asked why, she told me she was so happy that God had heard and answered her prayers to help Carolyn. Now, every time she's off school, she asks if she can come along with me to deliver on my route. I am thankful that she has learned the love of helping her fellow neighbor. As volunteers, I truly believe that we receive as much, if not more, than we give.
Without you, none of this would be possible.
The